This YCN segment is brought to you by Harris Family Furniture in Plymouth, Laconia, and Chichester.
YCN Game of the Week is brought to you by Bubba's Bar and Grill, offering fresh salads, hearty sandwiches, brick oven pizza, entrees, and award-winning seafood chowder. Echo Communications, a digitally integrated commercial printer and mailer located in New London, New Hampshire. MJ Harrington and Company, jewelers and designers since 1948. HR Clough and Kearsarge Heating, your local energy specialist. La Valley Building Supply, home improvement and construction from concept to completion. Raleigh Lakeside Builders, specializing in custom and waterfront homes, shoreline protection, renovations, and full-scale design. Ramontos in Claremont, always fresh, always delicious. Top Stitch Embroidery, the best for your team, and so much more. And by Mascoma Savings Bank. With no shareholders to please, they are committed to remaining independent and to reinvesting profits in our community.
Welcome back, YCN Game of the Week. Jeremy Stout, Andrew Zerhide. Fourth quarter set to begin. 45-34, 11-point lead. After it was an 8-point lead at half, Kearsarge adding to it. And that 11-point lead now. Throwing up the alley-oop, but Tom Johnson is able to connect on that one. He's on the receiving end. He gets another basket. 47-34.
Nice pass by Starozic there.
Nicely done inside number 12, Jake Tomlinson. First basket of the night. Answering the Johnson bucket. And we'll see how slow Kearsarge plays this fourth quarter. They've got the 11-point lead. See if they take their time and just kind of milk this clock, or if they continue to be aggressive as they've been all night. They get it inside to Matos. He's double teamed, but he gets around that easily. Number 5, Taylor Matos, continues to pour it on. Driving baseline, and the ball's fumbled away. Zachary Signor. Kearsarge basketball.
YCN is now affiliated with the Heroes and Icons Network. H&I is your destination for television's heroic characters and iconic stars. All eyes are on H&I.
Pull-up jumper, no good. And the rebound corralled. Signor, and looking to make it a 10-point game, but he's going to go right inside. Matos with the big rejection. Johnson comes away with it. He's going to go on the other end, and he gets the lay-in.
Nice job by Johnson there with that layup. He had a defender right in his face, but laid it in, made it look easy. Cougars up big now.
51-36, 6:22 to play in this one. We'll take a timeout. You're watching the YCN Game of the Week.
This YCN segment is brought to you by HR Clough and Kearsarge Heating, your local energy specialist.
Welcome back, Concord, New Hampshire, YCN Game of the Week. Jeremy Stout, Andrew Zerhide. Cougars and the Hawks locked in a semifinal battle. Both teams making deep playoff runs last year. Obviously, Kearsarge winning it. Hopkinton falling in the semifinals. Matos swiping at it, and he's almost able to come up with it. But the Hawks regained possession and then foul on the floor before the shot went off. So it'll be a inbound play here for the Hawks. That foul will, looks like they're going to call that one on 25, Starozic, his second, team's fourth. Jumper up, no good. Matos pulls down the board. Tom Johnson driving to the hoop, but he's a little aggressive. Nice defensive effort there by the Hawks. Drawing the charge, and Johnson picks up foul number 2. Team's 5th of this second half.
I believe that was number 12, Jake Tomlinson from Hopkinton, drawing that offensive foul. Nice job by him, planting his feet, getting the call, sacrificing his body, getting another possession for his team, try to cut into this lead.
Another chance for the Hawks here. Down 15. 5:30 to play in this one. If they can go on a mini run, but this Cougar defense has just been stellar all night. And as we said at the halftime, you were saying they average about 70 points, but they were held to only 28. But that's the thing about this Kearsarge team. Even when they're not scoring, their defense is so good, they can play a low-scoring game if they need to. Three-pointer is up, and this one's good. Number 10, Signor. He gets another three. He's got 14 points on the night, 4 3-pointers, 3 of them in that second quarter. Matos driving, tried to force a pass inside, stolen away. Signor driving down the left side, but he'll slow it down. And couldn't handle it. That was number 12. Jake Tomlinson fumbled it out of bounds. Kearsarge basketball.
Today's game is being brought to you in part by Mascoma Savings Bank, mutually owned with no shareholders to please. If you want your local game, event, parade, or concert televised into YCN's over 200,000 households, contact us at info@ycnnow.com.
Cougars leading this one 51-39. Johnson no good, but Matos gets the rebound. He's called for offensive foul going over the back of the defender, and that one's going to be 6th team foul, but only Matos' 2nd foul, so he's in no danger in that one. Four minutes to play, halfway done with this fourth quarter. 12-point lead for the Cougars. For the Hawks, you got to start scoring and getting stops. And the way Kearsarge is playing, this could be a free throw game because that's already their 7th team foul of the second half with a lot of time left. So we'll see if Hopkinton can shoot some free throws, as this one will be a 1-on-1 situation for Yanakopoulos.
If you miss any of our local programs on our 3 YCN network stations, you can always watch our YCN shows and games anytime on our website at ycnnow.com.
First one is up and good. So Caleb Yanakopoulos with 5 points. Kind of had a quiet night so far, but a couple big free throws here, and he gets this one to go. It'll be 10-point deficit. Second one up and good. So a nice roll there. Yanakopoulos with 7 points now. 51-41. Inside 4 minutes to play, and now you wonder if Kearsarge starts slowing this one down. They really kept the pedal on really for most of this half, and they continue to do that. Tom Johnson with a nice dribble drive. He's got 6 points this quarter. As we see the rebound pulled down by Hernan. Inside to Matos, and Johnson. We talked about them at half. They were quiet, but they've really picked it up in the second half. Matos has 10 points in the second half, and 14 for Johnson in the second half. After being held to 15 points total, they now have 24. Nice pull-up jumper, but not able to go. 55-41. Nice pass there inside, and that's 12, Kyle Hernan. He gets on the board for the first time, or excuse me, he's got 4 points. Had a bucket to open the scoring back in the first quarter.
Nice pass by Matos, clearly has his eyes up, not just a scorer or a rebounder, also can pass the ball, really complete player.
And the offensive foul on the Hawks, that's going to go against number 4. Michael Baer, his first, team's 4th.
The YCN scoreboard sponsor is La Valley Building Supply, home improvement and construction from concept to completion, and by Bubba's Bar and Grill, overlooking the beautiful Newberry Harbor on Lake Sunapee.
Kearsarge now with a pretty comfortable 16-point lead, and as we approach 2 minutes to play, Matos, he's not slowing down. He's got 12 this half. Shot off the mark. Johnson tried chasing the rebound down, but instead it went to Signor, and he can't get it to go, but jump ball, the possession arrow favors the Hawks, so they'll keep possession. 1:45 to play. They trail by 18. Foul on the shot, and I believe that's going to be 3 shots, so Kevin McGrath going to the line. Foul on Matos, his 3rd. McGrath's first one up, no good. McGrath with 7 points on the night so far. Second one is up and good, and he'll get a 3rd one. 1:37 to play here, and what we anticipated to be a tight game, it's really been Kearsarge the whole way, missing 2 of the 3 free throws there. Matos getting the rebound, getting up to Tom Johnson, and now it looks like Coach Camp will virtually empty his bench. That foul is on McGrath. His 4th foul. Team's 6th. And the subs come in for the Cougars. And a timeout on the floor. So we'll take a final timeout here with 1:28 to play. Cougars lead the Hawks 59-42. We'll be right back. You're watching the YCN Game of the Week.
This YCN segment is brought to you by La Valley Building Supply and Middleton Building Supply.
Welcome back. YCN Game of the Week. Jeremy Stout, Andrew Zerhide. Final minute 25. Sean along the baseline. That one's good. Number 10, Staubassi, just checked into the game, and he gets a good look. Gets it to fall. 61-42. Next break in the action, we'll have to name our player of the game. 3-point attempt is up and good. Number 33, Evan Jacobson. He's also just checked in for the Hawks, and he's on the scoreboard on his first look. Nice move inside, 22, Tyler Skidmore. So, both these coaches putting their subs in, emptying their benches, and going back and forth. Another shot, and his good, number 33 again for Jacobson. We've got 30 seconds to go. We've had the most scoring we've seen all night from these 2 benches. Oh, and almost stolen away there by Jacobson. It's going to be a turnover, and then we're going to go to our player of the game now.
Yeah, so let's talk about our HR Clough Kearsarge Heating turning up the heat player of the game. It was a close one between Matos and Johnson on Kearsarge, but I think we have to give it to Matos. He was really a force here tonight. Scored 21 points, led all scorers, pulled in a number of rebounds, had a ton of blocks, some assists as well. Really just a complete game from him. So congratulations to Matos on our HR Clough Kearsarge Heating turning up the heat player of the game award.
Loose ball, kicked out. Shot up, no good. Kearsarge gets the rebound, and I'll try for one more basket maybe, and free throws will be coming. Number 15, Sean Higgins. He's gotten some action already. He's 1 for 2 from the free throw line. He'll go back for 2 more. here with 4.2 seconds to go. First one up and good. And just like that, they're almost close to that number, averaging of 70 after a 28-point first half. Really turned it on, and another free throw gets them closer. They obviously won't get to 70, but after 28 points, you put up 65. Not a bad second half. Final shot is up, no good. So the final score here, 65-47 in favor of the Cougars over the Hawks. And Andrew, quick wrap up here at the end of this one. Like you said, as go Matos and Johnson, so go the Hawks. Slow first half. It was an 8-point game, but this second half they got hot and they blew it open.
Yeah, they did. They started off the game hot and really finished the game hot. Hopkinton, in a number of long stretches here, really did a nice job of shutting down Matos and Johnson for a while. But for the most part, the Cougars really, their offense could not be stopped, scoring 65 points here tonight. Basically their average. Really, the Cougars, they pretty much did what they wanted to do. You got to credit the Hawks, though. They stuck around, playing in a big out-of-division game. So congratulations, Kearsarge, on the win.
Yeah, so the Cougars improved to 4-0 on the young season, and they'll be in the championship game of the tournament. The Hawks fall to 4-1 as they look to start their season off strong and get back to the semifinals or get back to the finals. They were in the semifinals last year. Cougars trying to defend their championship, but this year they're trying to do it in Division II. So that's going to do it for us from Concord, New Hampshire. The final score for the final time, Kearsarge beats Hopkinton 65-47. Thanks to Alex and Greg. For Andrew Zerhide, I'm Jeremy Stout. Thanks for watching the YCN Game of the Week.
YCN Game of the Week is brought to you by Bubba's Bar and Grill, offering fresh salads, hearty sandwiches, brick oven pizza, entrees, and award-winning seafood chowder. Echo Communications, a digitally integrated commercial printer and mailer located in New London, New Hampshire. MJ Harrington and Company, jewelers and designers since 1948. HR Clough and Kearsarge Heating, your local energy specialist. La Valley Building Supply, home improvement and construction from concept to completion. Raleigh Lakeside Builders, specializing in custom and waterfront homes, shoreline protection, renovations, and full-scale design. Ramontos in Claremont, always fresh, always delicious. Top Stitch Embroidery, the best for your team, and so much more. And by Mascoma Savings Bank. With no shareholders to please, they are committed to remaining independent and to reinvesting profits in our community.